I'm Vinnie Politan. Thanks so much for joining us tonight here on Closing Argument. It's the time of the program where we open up our unsolved case file and shine a light on cases that have not been solved. People who are searching for justice and an answer. And tonight, we've got the story of a 14-year-old girl whose life was taken, and the person responsible has never been found. Our great affiliate, WEWS, has the story for us tonight.
It is an intersection we drive through often. East 40th and Carnegie in Cleveland.
40th and Carnegie, there's a lady here, she's on the road.
But on this day, tragedy hit hard here.
This is the worst pain any mother or anybody can go through because you think about it every day.
Someone hit 14-year-old Chelsea Hill as she crossed the street. That someone dragged her body several feet with their car. That someone still driving around today knowing what they did.
I know they tired of living with the guilt, the pain.
The incident captured on grainy surveillance video. Trying to track down that car and that driver has been a challenge for investigators.
Well, the biggest challenge is that there's so many cars that fit the description. So many makes and models. The video we have isn't great. It's not crystal clear, it's dark, it's fuzzy.
The car, described as a late model dark-colored sedan. It had to have had noticeable damage to the front end. Police say numerous tips have been called in, but so far, all of them have been dead ends.
You know, I don't think it would be possible for the driver to not know that they hit something.
Justice for my baby, justice for Chelsea. Somebody to come forward, please.
Chelsea's mom, Annette, calls investigators at least twice a week, every single week, waiting for an update, praying for an answer.
You want to hate that person, you want to hate everybody, you want to be mad at everybody, but it ain't going to do no good. My baby is gone. All I'm asking for back is just justice. And just let me have a little peace in my heart.
So the car that hit Chelsea, that could be anywhere, but the person driving it and the people that know that person, they are likely still around. And that is who Cleveland police and Chelsea's family are hoping will speak up and help find her killer.
All right, folks, if you have any information, and again, we posted this on my Facebook page, you can share it, you can take a look at that video. The phone number is 216-252-7463. 216-252-7463. It's been 6 years. 6 years is a long time to go without an answer. A long time to go without any justice, especially in a case where there's a video of what happened here. It's incredibly heartbreaking. But we're going to continue to cover this story and stories like it. We've got a special guest joining us by phone tonight. From Cleveland, Ohio, is Chelsea's mom, Annette Hill. Annette, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
I want to start our conversation tonight and talk about Chelsea, 14 years old. That's an age, I have children as well. That's an age where they're becoming their own individuals. They're becoming their own people. Who was Chelsea, and what was she like at that age?
Chelsea was a sweet and caring person. She would get her shirt off her back. I mean, she was sweet and kind-hearted, and she would, do anything for anybody. I mean, she was just a little sweetheart. And like you said, she just was just coming into herself, knowing herself and stuff like that. And it was just like a short time for me to really get to, to know all the things about her. So it's sad to say. I mean, it's a lot for me that I had with her to share, that we shared together. But also at the same time, it still wasn't enough time to really, to know and to what person will she become.
I know
And she was just a
exactly what you're
sweetheart.
saying, Annette. I know exactly what you're saying. I think the folks at home understand it as well. This has been 6 years for you. How
Yeah.
difficult has it been knowing that, hey, look, we've got a video, we you know, someone knows what they did out there, and how could they not
Yes.
come forward? I can never understand it, but I don't know how you can handle it.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. It really is. It's hard, and it's like a heavy weight that's on my shoulder, and knowing that the person that done this to her is still out there. And like I said before, it's like wherever I go or something like that, knowing that somebody knows something, and I could walk past this person, or this person could walk past me, and I don't know. I don't know, but it's hard living with this. I mean, I wouldn't wish this pain on anyone. I mean, like God said, you always got to forgive. And I just want justice for my baby, because she did not deserve what happened to her. She should have still been here with me. And it's not fair, and I wish that if anybody out there to please put it in their heart and their soul to come forward and say something, even if they just know a little bit of something. Just say something, because it might make a difference. Because it's hard dealing with this pain every day, even though it's not going to go away. It's not going to bring her back. But at least that part of that weight would be lifted from me and my family, because it's a hard place to be.
It doesn't go away.
Place to be.
It's every day. It's every day for you.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go back to that day. Where was she going? Where was she coming from?
Well, I don't know, because Chelsea have left home. She have left home. She have left home, and she was gone for 2 days. And, I had put out a report, was looking for her and everything. And then I remember that day, actually that night, when I got the... Excuse me.
Take your time. Take your time, Annette.
When I got the information, I remember that night I was barbecuing. And then at the same time, I was wondering where my baby was at, and that's when I got the information, and I had to stop doing everything and go to the hospital. And that was one of the worst days of my life. And that's one of the things that I don't like to think about that day, because I always want to see her as her being here with me and laughing with me, and we joking with each other, and go through the little teenage years of ups and downs and stuff like that. I would never, if I could get all that back, I wouldn't change anything just to get that back. That's why I say people should always cherish their children. Always try to be there for them, because you never know when they'll be here and when they'll be gone. So it's hard. And I just want somebody to put it in their heart to just say something and come forward. Just please. Please.
Annette, let's talk about not that day. Let's talk about something that you two shared, whether it was a moment, an experience. Share that with us so we get a better idea of this mom and this daughter.
She always make me laugh, where she do little funny things and, joking around and stuff like that, and how we used to just lay on the couch or lay in the bed and watch TV, and she used to always make me laugh, because she used to do little funny stuff and just joke around and stuff like that. And, we used to just lay down and watch TV and, just joke around with each other. There was our moments, I miss everything about her. But them the moments, too, where to hear her voice when she come in the house, And she just come and give me a hug or those things I could never be able to hear or feel. It was a lot that I miss everything about her, every moment. It's not just one; it's all the moments that we had together.
Annette, you know, what we're doing is we're sharing all these stories online as well and encouraging our viewers and followers to share it as well to get the word out. And as we do that, people have been leaving comments, so I just wanted to share a few of them with you.
Okay.
Missy wrote tonight, "This is utterly heartbreaking. My prayers are being sent to the family. I hope this case can be solved soon so this young lady can rest in peace and her family can have some closure." Rosham tonight, "That's heartbreaking. Whoever the driver is that hit this 14-year-old young lady should come forward." And Anita is sending prayers for this family and hope they find who did this. Annette, I know this is so difficult for you, but we really do appreciate you sharing your memories tonight, and know that folks who are listening, myself included, are going to have a much different perspective today, tomorrow, and the next day when and for every day after that when we spend time with our children. And I want to thank you for doing that for us, because you've suffered a loss that no one should suffer, and but I think you've helped a lot of people tonight who are going to take that extra moment to do and to share those moments that you won't be able to. And,
Yes.
and our thoughts are with you and your family, and we're not going to let go of this story, Annette. We will continue to follow up.
I appreciate it.
We will continue to follow up. And I just want to take a moment myself, if I can look in the camera right now. You know, if you were driving that car, you need to come forward. If you are a human being, if you have any thought of goodness in you, come forward. Pay whatever price you have to pay. Think about what you did. Make it up now. Now is the time. 6 years is too long. This family deserves peace. They deserve some sense of justice, and you need to come forward. Annette, thank you again. Our thoughts are with you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back.